It's a dream. It's a dream.
Okay, this is David, the Backyard Ufologist, on our first broadcast on Friday night. So glad that you could join us. We have 265 subscribers. We had more, and then they go away. I look to see who these people are that's subscribing, and sometimes they have no content or anything. They have like 10 followers, and there's no content. So I don't know what's up with that. That's kind of weird. Still don't understand that, but it goes up, it goes down. So we're back to 265 subscribers. We need 735 to reach our goal of 1,000 by the end of September. And if you like what we're doing here, you can support us by subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. Give a thumbs up, if you will. It really does help. And if you already are subscribed, kindly check and make sure you're still subscribed and the notification button is still clicked on. A lot of crazy censorships, algorithms happening, so make sure that you join us. I want to go ahead and get started out with our shout outs. Civil Revenge Paranormal, glad to have you aboard. I talk to you on Twitter a lot. Diana and Napo Victors, glad that you're here. Afterlife Paranormal Investigations. Alien World Mystery. Sorry, I didn't mean to butcher that. Sometimes I butcher these. I don't read over them. I write them out fast, and sometimes I can't even read my own writing, so you have to forgive me. I'm trying to do better, as you can see. Alien World Mystery. And Revo Daily, that's underscore, Revo underscore Daily. They have UFOs, pictures, and videos. Becca underscore 922. She's an ICU nurse. You know, I used to be an IV nurse for years, and she does paranormal investigations, so we hit it right off. Thank you, Becca. A Film Onosphere. That's Gary. He works down at the local grocery store. We've talked a couple of times. He's came over. So make sure you check him out. A Film Onosphere. Okay, House of Teer. She was on Show Me the Light with Damon, Anthony, and Christian last week. She's a tarot card reader, and she had a lot of paranormal activity going on, so hopefully you can see that. And her name is Tanya Yorgi. Yes, so glad that you're with us. Just Another Girl, Ghost Hunt Down, Pink Fox, Lila Cloud, M Disaster, The Real Housewife, Give the Life LTL, Alexander Thompson, Crystal Dixie, Dead GBK, Paranormal Investigations, Black Eyes Paranormal, Night Terror Collective, Isabel Van Disselis, and let's see, of course, Show Me the Light, Christian, Anthony, and Damon. In Australia, good day, guys. Is it tomorrow there or yesterday? Or is it yesterday here and tomorrow there? I can't get that right. Okay, I'm just joking. Thank you, Anthony, Damon, and Christian at Show Me the Light Investigations. I liked your last one. It was really good. I commented all about that. So make sure you go check these guys out. They're real professional. They really get the word out, and they show you what's really going on out there. And most of all, show the entities the light and how to go towards the light, and that's most important. Mystic ALC, little small videos that mean a lot, so check him out. Proper Paranormal, Stephen Criddle still got his net out catching the orbs. That's really cool. Jack Sorensen on Twitter, the man that never sleeps. He's always there. Hey, Jack, glad that you're on board with us. PA Paranormal Addiction. That's PA Radio Paranormal Addiction. They got some really good stuff. Life After Death and Renee Ascala. And let's see, who else do we have here? Oh, yeah, Carolina Sky Astronomy. That's really good. DJ Acid Burn. Crystal Flowers. Ghost Quest USA. Western Raven. Ghost Advocate. Mama Bird Boyle. Steve Areno. Rainbow All About Life, Last Drop, Alien Intellect, Captain Late Night, Salvage XD 29, and Orbs Ram, that's Brandon in the UK. Hello there, Brandon. Glad that you could join us. Trying to do the show when you're not at 3 o'clock in the morning your time, so maybe you can join us. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, let's see, who else have I got? Shotzi K on Twitter, CJ Truth on Twitter, Art Alien TV, and his backup channel Space Detective, and that's Mr. Joe White in the UK. Darla in the desert. I think she's around Arizona or New Mexico. Not quite sure. Undisclosed area. Thank you, Darla. I like your pictures of the desert, and thank you for all your support. My Skies 5D, East City Ranch, and Trout Lake, Washington. That's James Gillian's place. You want to see a UFO, an extraterrestrial, Bigfoot, a fairy, orbs with stuff in it? He's been doing it for years. He don't get enough recognition. And his buddy, ECETI in Australia, it's ECETI, how do you say that? ECETI, and that's in Australia, is where Peter Maxwell Slattery is. And he has that part in Australia and has ETs in his home, around his house, in the sky. And I'm doing the same technique, and I'm getting a lot of the same stuff. He's got the Aurora camera, and that's what we're going to be having probably, hopefully by November when they release the Christmas funds, and I'm going to get that from B&H in New York, and they stand behind what they sell. They didn't pay me for that. It's just a professional place. Man, when I go in there, man, that place is just like heaven. And Cult UFO clothing store, Zombie Apocalypse Cherokee 92 in New York. He's just right next door. We're going to be talking here about doing some other stuff together, maybe online, interview and stuff, things of that nature. Okay, UFO Case Alien on Twitter, Spirit Paranormal, Lion in the Woman on YouTube. Let's see, who else have I got? The Bearded Nerd on Twitter, J Raha on Twitter, J Star Gaming, Retro Styles with a Z, Jason Fizak. They are out there. A&E Paranormal, Zmont. Let's see, Renee Escala, Padme Asteria. Let's see, we have the Orb Whisper. Glad that I found you again, Orb Whisper. Amar, Zmont, Don Mainstone, and M Disaster. And I think that does it for the shout outs. And if I missed you, just comment and I'll write you down and put you on the list. And I appreciate everybody on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We've had a really great time. It's hard to keep up with everybody. You know, you put a lot of time in there talking and watching some of these videos, and try to have a life too, out of that too. So if you don't see me, I kind of drop out. You know, I'm having my life somewhere, you know, having a good time doing something. Right? Okay. All righty, let's go ahead. We're going to get started here. I've worked myself up into a lather, I think. All righty, here we go, y'all. The first picture on our first Friday night. All right. This is in the backyard, and some of these, all of these pictures were taken the last 3 days. So these are fresh pictures of orbs. Now, tell me what you think that is. Can you see it right off the bat? There's an entity in there. Yeah, you can see the nose, you can see the mouth. He's got a hat or something on. I don't know. It looks like some kind of fish hat or something. I don't know. Tell me what you think that is. And I think that's about as far as I can get that. But you can see the nose, the two eyes, the mouth right there. There's an entity in that orb moving around. And look at this one up here. Wow. You can really see the face right there. See it? Okay, let me take... Oh. Hot in this studio. Now turn on the fan, it makes so much noise. But anyway, okay, we can bring that one up. Great. Yeah, you see it a little bit better when it's about right there. See the two eyes? You see the mouth? You can even see the teeth right there. There's something in that one in the trees, that's for sure. Okay. We didn't just see this one? Okay, let's look at this one right here. And you can see the entity right here, the mouth, eye, the nose. I don't know. It's kind of weird, isn't it? But look at all of the other stuff. This is dimensional. You can see one, like the fourth dimension, fifth, sixth, seventh dimension right there. It's really cool. Oh, and I got one. You remember I was promoting it. It's got numbers in it, and that's really cool. We're going to see that one too. I think it's a ship, to tell you the truth. It's what it looks like to me anyway. Crap. Check this out. Now, this is way up above that big pine tree in my backyard. You can see this guy right here. This is a person. It's a little bit out of focus. This is the way they are. Even if they're really close sometime, you can see there is an entity there with long hair. There's his eyes, nose, just blurring it out a little bit. It's probably the Palladians. They're real good at that. And that looks like an arrow pointing up, doesn't it? That's weird. That's way up in the air right there. Look at this. Isn't that wild? Some kind of ship. I don't know. Some kind of ship that's not all the way in this reality. You have one right here. This is probably the Palladians right here. Yeah, you can see that right there. Isn't that wild? Isn't that cool? Yeah, they're out there, that's for sure. And here's another one. Let me just make sure. You know, this thing don't want to work half the time. Okay, there we go. Yes, okay. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get this as far as it'll go. No. See, sometimes these hotkeys work, sometimes they don't. I don't never know what's going to happen. And this was in the backyard right by the pine tree, the big pine tree in the back. Look at that. It's a little out of focus. I don't know why. You know, everything, the camera's fine. This is just the way they look when they're coming in and out of this reality for some reason. I don't know why you're doing that for. What does that say? Okay. All righty. And then this is the snake that's been seen in New York, in the New York State area and other places. Oh, this is old right here. I wasn't able to get rid of it. I tried to edit it, but I was just spending too much time on it. It's something simple, I'm sure. But we have 265 subscribers now. And we have, I guess we're getting there. I don't know if that percentage is right or not. I thought it did it automatically. It would update, but it's not doing it. So I'll have to look into that. So kind of just ignore that if you would. But this snake, they've been seeing this in New York City and New York State. It's like a big snake that's flying around up in the atmosphere. Now, I don't know how big this is. There's that arrow again. I just noticed that. There's that arrow again. Isn't that something? Look at that. Wow. And there's a little break right there. I don't know if it's, you know, we don't have any flying snakes around here that I know of. And if it's evil, it's above the shield that we have here. Because look how high that thing is. It's way up above. Well, I can't show you the whole thing right here on this picture. But it's way above the pine tree. And here's that UFO right there, part of it. I brought in a little bit closer. You can see, look at that energy around that thing. Oh, that arrow is my cursor. What's wrong with me? I'm crazy. Okay, I know what that is now. That looks like an arrow. Of course it is. Hey, rookie, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. See, nothing up my sleeve. Okay. But you can see this is some kind of energy. And it looks like an engine. And it almost looks like the back of the Millennium Falcon, doesn't it? That's what I was thinking of when I first saw it. So you can really see that that's a lot of energy right there. Okay. And this is the other part of it. And look at this. See the people looking out? Look at this entity right here looking out. And this one here. You see the eyes, the almond eyes? That's your classic gray right there. And I don't know what all this is in here. It's just kind of out of focus. And you can't really see anything. But you can see it looks like a bunch of entities looking out the window. And they're going, look at the human out there taking pictures. You know? So that's what it looks like to me. And this is my wife and me. We were on a shoot, and I wanted to include this Photoshop. We were on a photo shoot, and I'm updating my portfolio. and wanted to include a couple of those pictures there. But anyway, here we go with some more orbs. Now, this one looks like a dog. What do you think this looks like? I don't know, man. It looks like a dog to me, for sure. God, that's wild. You got a little pyramid right here. Um, there's a lot of animals out there. You can see right here, two eyes, the nose, the snout right there. And there's something here, two eyes, a nose, and a mouth that kind of looks like a extraterrestrial right here. There's just different kind of, levels of dimensions here. Now, I kept watching this and looking at it, and I saw this right here. This is as far as I can go, yeah. This dot right here. And then I look, there's an R and A, and it looks like an N, and it just keeps going all the way to the X, to the 5 right there. And then I was looking at it again, and it looks like it changed. It was like a T and an 8. There was, if I keep looking at it, there it goes right here. There's an 8, and then there's an N. And I don't know, isn't that weird? You see a R, and then I see a 8. Is it scrolling? I don't know, but check this out. There's an N there, and then there's an R. There's an R, N, there's an 8, there's an A, and then it kind of gets blurred out, but it goes down. You see a little dog right here, two eyes, the nose, the snout. See the dog? That's so easy to see. And then the X, and then there's something. Tell me what you think that says right there. I mean, that's got me baffled. And looking at it, I go, well, it says R, A, and then I got to looking at it again, and I go, oh, no, wait a minute. It says T8. And then I look at it again, it says something totally different. But there you go. It has some kind of numbers on it that's like this right here is a W. You see the W right here? And then it's an X. And then there's a dog face. There's just different dimensions in this one. This is a good catch right here. So I want to make sure that you look at this one very thoroughly, because this one is just crazy, man. I don't know. It really messes with my mind on that one. That's for sure. I know it has to yours. I mean, look at it and tell me what you think, okay? All right. I don't know what this is. This is some kind of two eyes right here and a big nose right there, or a big face. And look, two eyes and a nose. There's another dog. These are the Orionians, or whatever you want to call it. The Oranians from Orion, the dog star system. So that's what I'm thinking it is. I don't know. My pronunciation is not all that good when it comes to that. I need to learn more of how to say these things, pronounce these things. But nevertheless, you know what I'm talking about. This looks like a symbol right here. More than anything. But like I said, you can just keep looking at them and they change. They change into something else. It's weird. Kind of crazy. It really messes with my mind. What goes on out there in my backyard? I don't know. That looks like a black dog with a big nose and the snout and the nose. These are the dogs. And they could be extraterrestrials. They could be, really smart Jedis, You never know. We don't know. We don't know nothing. They think they know something, but they don't know anything. See, two eyes, nose, and a mouth right here. See this guy's up here laughing at us? I don't blame him. But yeah, check that out again. You see the numbers right there? R, H, I, and I don't know, W, X. Then I'll look at it again. It says T8. It's just it keeps changing right in front of my eyes. I bet it does yours too. So that tells you that what goes on out there is just really wow, paranormal, supernatural stuff going on out there. Or it could be just technology, that we don't understand. So I wanted you to take a really good look at that. That's really crazy. And another orb that came up just in the vision. I don't know what this is. It's something looking, two eyes, nose, and mouth, and it looks like it's, on the move. It looks like it has a helmet or something and it's off. And it's sitting back from his head. So I don't know. We've got a V right there. But if you look right here, you see a head, the two eyes, the nose, and the mouth right there. You can see that it looks like one of the classic grays right there, doesn't it? It does to me. So I wanted to show that one. I have some portals too. A lot of pictures from portals that I want to show you. That's in the middle of the yard, the driveway there. And this is I have to say it looks like a dog. Two eyes, the nose, and the mouth right here, the snout. You see that? I mean, it does, doesn't it? That's why I included that. I wanted to show you. And let's see what we have here. I didn't get to go through all of them, but I went through most of them. And I don't know what this is. This looks like some kind of Merkabah. It's like a star almost, like a tetrahedron within the orb, which is not all the way in, or it's moving kind of fast. It looks like an angel, really. It's got wings here. Here's the head and the body and the wings right there. Or it could be a fairy. I don't know. What do you think it is? Okay, who we have here? We have RVing, keep it rolling. Hey, yeah, well, you come back and watch the replay. That's good. I can understand that. But it's more entertaining watching me live because I have so much fun and I'm so entertaining. I'm on time. I'm funny. I'll make you laugh. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know. I'm glad that you joined us here on a Friday night, even if it's just a small amount of time. Now, this is some kind of little ship right here. I'm believing that we are the giants, and these are the small ones that have come to visit us. I do believe that that happens, but I don't know. That could be anything, but I'm just showing you what I'm catching out there. A lot of people say these are nature spirits, like pixies or tree spirits. And it could be, I don't know. We don't know everything. That's for sure. Is it a pixie? Is it a fairy? I don't know. But, something, it's something, that's for sure. Now, okay, let's see this one over here real fast. And then we'll go to the other one. Now, does that look like a dog to you? See the two eyes? There's like an old hound dog, like a basset hound. And the nose and the mouth. And then you look at it, and above that is another head peeking up over it. See the two eyes right there? And the head, it looks like your classic gray. So I don't know, but I wanted to show that. And I think it's just dimensional, and they lap over each other. Now, this one, you can see the guy right here. And there's a couple of people in here. I don't know what this is right here. But you can see that that's some kind of entity inside the orb. There's a bunch of entities in this orb. So it's really up high in the pine tree. See this one right here? Now, does that not look like a cat to you right there? This is the feline beings right here. See the two eyes, the nose, and the cat mouth? You can even see the whiskers on that one, can't you? Yeah, look at that. I can make it out, yeah. So I've got about 50 pictures. So I turned this one around. I went in and changed it. I'm talking about just flipping it. That's what I did. I flipped it like a couple of times. And look at that. There's your eyes, your nose. Isn't that a dog right there? See the dog nose right there? See that? The dog nose, the eyes. And if you keep looking at it, it changes. It's so dimensional. It's weird. And then there's that cat again we were just looking at. See the two eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Here's the ears right here. There's an ear right there. Here's two eyes right here. Just keep looking right here, right here. Eye here, eye here. Here's the snout and the nose. I can look at it sometimes and it's just so clear that it's a dog or a cat or some kind of feline being. See, like right here, two eyes. Here's the whiskers right here sticking out. See them right here? Yeah. Yeah, it's something, isn't it? If you just put it up there and start looking at it, You're going to say, wow, man, that's dimensional. That's all I can say about that. Yeah, it is. And here's a lone orb, and you can see the face in there, the two eyes, the nose, and the mouth right there. Just kind of looking around. Look at the energy around this sucker. Man. You know, I tell you, they're out there. They're out there. And I believe this is a night moth, but some people say, no, just put it up anyway. I think that's a fairy. No, I think this is a moth myself. But if it's a fairy, you know, hey, there it is. You know, I wanted to show it anyway. Okay, now, what about this one? Now, I'm not quite sure about this one right here. I don't think this is a night moth right here. This a little more looks like a fairy to me. I don't know. What is it? What is it? What do you think it is? Why I hook up my phone because my battery is going dead. It's always something, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, hello to Crystal Teer Dixon and Chris Dixon, my daughter and son-in-law down in Alabama. Glad to have you up here in the Eastern Time Zone. So, what's going on here? Oh, it wants to upload my pictures now. Never mind. Okay, but this looks like a... See, there's the head right there, and the hands, and the wings, and I believe these are the legs hanging down together. So, I don't know. It could be, it may be just a moth. I don't know, but it looks like a fairy to me. And this was something I wasn't quite sure of. That's the pine tree. It's kind of looking rough right there this summer. You know, I was saying, well, okay, let's take a look at this. This looks like a spirit, a ghost. Like there's an eye in the nose, and it's a cat spirit. We've had a lot of cats here, and there's been 3 or 4 that have passed away, so I don't know. It could be a cat spirit right there. So I wanted to show that. And I think that's artifact right there. I might be wrong. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. Now, here's the big pine tree again. It's really up high, as you can see. Let's start at the bottom here. See what we can see here. See anything in here? I see, you know, some eyes, nose, and a mouth. And it looks like some kind of entity. Like extraterrestrial or something, and I don't know. This right here, I don't know. It almost looks like a signal or a symbol of something right here. And, you know, and it goes around. See these lines going around? I think these are like portals to the different dimensions. And then you have people and entities and extraterrestrials lapping over each other. That's why one looks, you know, like it's right here. See the eye, the nose, and the mouth. That's a cat mouth and nose right there, if there ever was one. And then you got something right here. And then a guy right here. See this head right here, and the 2 eyes, and the nose, and the mouth? And that's like an extraterrestrial. He may be the guy that's controlling everything in the middle right there. Could be. And then there's an X right there. And then there's another feline being right here sideways. Yeah. You can just get it and look at it. You can spend a lot of time just looking at one of these, at all of the dimensions. And, you know, like I said, sometimes you may get a message. I don't know. We've got letters. I don't know if that's just the numbers on that ship or something, but that's a Merkabah ship. And it had numbers on it and letters. You could see it as pretty as you please. I mean, come on. Yeah, right here is some kind of entity that's inside the orb. I can't see. It's so bright. Let's see. I think I brought it down a little bit too, and it still couldn't see. Sometimes they just don't want you to see but what they want you to see. And you know, it gets pixelized, but as you can see right here, it's no pixelation. It's kind of like it opens up right here. Like, see this guy sitting there? Like he's got 2 hands right here. It looks like he's working some kind of controls. He's in the cockpit right here. You see, it's like it's just kind of tore open where you can see right there. And then a guy right here with his eyes looking that way at something. There's his nose. It comes to a point. You can see it right here. And then you can see the lines, the dimensional lines going through. I mean, this is wild, man. And then there's the one that's not all the way in. If you can see that, you can see that. Oh, that looks spooky right there. There's two eyes right there. Almost looks like a skeleton, doesn't it? And just because it's a skeleton doesn't mean that it's evil. I do a clearing, and sometimes I do it 4 times a day. And I'm literally promising you I do this every day here. And I use 1 John 4:1-4, and I make sure all the evil entities are out. And the ascended Christ conscience masters come down with unconditional love and forgiveness and take these entities to their perfect place, the ones that are malevolent. The benevolent ones can stay, that has Christ conscience, that believes that Jesus Christ came here in the flesh. Now, that's my faith. You know, some people have Buddha faith, and they do the same clearing and stuff, but they use Buddha, and they have their own thing. And their faith is what makes them strong. So that's what works, people, I'm telling you. You got to use some unconditional love and forgiveness in this world, or we're not going to go anywhere, I promise you. Our spirituality's got to match our technology, or we will destroy ourselves. I mean, it's just, you know, I know it sounds like a sci-fi movie, but it's so damn true. You know, it really is. We got to get together and quit fussing and fighting over these trivial things. And I think this is where I get that algorithm that comes in and really screws with me, because I start preaching or getting on my soapbox, and they don't like you voicing your opinion. I'm going to tell you that right now. They want to shut you up and disarm you. And they've been doing that since the man in Germany back in the 30s, you know. So we're not going to have that. I hope it changes. I really do. I hope that we can all come together. I don't care. You know, if you're a homosexual, if you're a lesbian, if you want to be a girl and you're a guy, you know, that's between you and your creator and God. I can't judge you. I can't say that. I don't care what you do, you know. I do care about you, but, you know, I can't judge you for what you do or anything. You know, I may have my opinion and my spiritual belief, but that's between me and my higher power, and that's between you and your higher power. So if we could do that and not push things on each other and be judgmental, I think that we would become an awesome race of people, and I think the stars would not even be the limit. We would go beyond that. So just a little something I wanted to say. Okay, 2 eyes and a nose right here. You can see this is up in the tree, and I'll be damned, I think this is a dog. Look at this. Here's the snout, the nose, the 2 eyes, and I'm going to tell you that Orion's belt is right above this tree around 4 o'clock in the morning, and it gets there ever earlier now that the season is going by. It gets right up here, and you can see Orion's belt. It's wild. So I'm telling you, and we're seeing some of these dog entities in these orbs. So I'm wondering, you know, could it be? You know, they're Orionians or Oranians or however you want to call it. I don't know how you say it, but it's some, you know, they're from Orion. Give me a break. Now, this is the pine tree. There's some kind of either camera artifact or some kind of colorful pixies right here. And you see the tree, and it's way up high, about 100 feet. And you can see right here, there is an orb that's not all the way in. You got 2 more things right up here. I don't think these are stars, but my camera won't pick up the stars. We would see all kind of stars. But look at this, what it picked up. I said, all right. There's a heart above the house, above the shield where we put up to keep the malevolent entities out. How about that? Now, I really like that. There's a heart. That's so cool. Isn't that cool, y'all? Okay. And here's another one that I think is like windows or portholes right here that they look through. You know, I don't know. It could be, we're going to be traveling the solar system of Earth, the solar system of Sol. That's the name of our sun. And they come however they do, and they're able to see us, and they end up in my backyard because it's on an energy line, and we have a lot of energy here with the boulder quartz granite boulders here, and I think they show up, and especially when you ask them to. And you can see two eyes, a nose, and a mouth right here. You can see that right there. I don't know, this could be their logo or painting on their Merkabah. Who knows what that is? It could be decorations. And I think I pulled it up where I could get a really closer look at it. And you could see, you really can't see anything, definite. But you can see that it might be portals where people are looking out right there. That looks like the Enterprise almost right there. I have a vivid imagination there, don't I? Okay. What else we got here? I caught this over to the side of the big pine tree, and I wanted to see it's got like exhaust coming from it. See it right here, coming right here, or plasma, or whatever you want to call it. It has the exhaust coming. And look at this. What in the world? Is this a ship, or is this a entity or an animal? It looks like one of those snake things again that's coiled up right here and goes around, and then it has the stuff coming off of it, the exhaust or whatever it is that's propelling it. Look at this. You can see the eye, and there's the nose, the mouth right there. And it has some kind of spikes coming off of the head there and down and around. Look at that. Isn't that something, guys? This is in my backyard. I bet it could be in your backyard, too. Isn't that something? That's wild. More orbs. And, you just have to really look at them. It's nothing spectacular that will probably jump out and bite you on this one right here. It's a lot of pixelization, but you can see little things in there, that's for sure. I don't know if it could be some Padoria going on. I'm not saying it's not, it could be. And there could be really real things in there, too. You can see that there are. Right here, two eyes, the big head right there. That's your classic gray alien. And then he's got a dog right beside him. See the ears right there, the nose? That looks like a wolf almost, kind of. I don't know what this is. There's something here that he's got his chin on. You see it? Something here. It's all kind of different stuff in here. It's all dimensional. It's all dimensional. And you can see something right here. See the two eyes right there? The almond eyes, the mouth, the nose. Yeah. You start thinking, don't wonder, was that a dream or did that really happen? So I'm wondering, sometimes some of these dreams may be real. And right here, you can see there is a portal right here. You see this head right here? You see the eye right here, here's his nose, here's his mouth, here's his body going down, you see his chin right there. Can you not see that? I mean, look at that. You can see it right there. Two eyes, the nose, the mouth, here's the head. This is a vortex or a portal right here that I've discovered. And it keeps coming up. There's some kind of animal there, here's an animal here. They're kind of stacked. You see right there, coming through this portal right here by this granite quartz boulder. Yeah, you can see it's an extraterrestrial really easy. I mean, come on. You see that, don't you? Man. And then there's another one. Oh, yeah, I darkened this one. See, I darkened it where you could see it a little bit better right here. You see the entities right here. There it is right here. And then see the eye, the nose, the mouth right here. And here's the head. And you can see he's got a neck here and wearing some kind of suit right here. And his arms and shoulders go down right here. You can see it. I was thinking, am I seeing what I see right there? Look at that. It's there. Really, it is. So I wanted to share. I'm not losing my mind, I hope. But anyway, I think I see it. And this is way up above the pine tree. Some kind of blue entity in there too. See that a lot. There's an X there. Gosh, if you just look, you see so many faces. You see people, you see extraterrestrials that we think that they're extraterrestrial. They show us on television, the grays and stuff. See like radio waves. I see like a fox right here with a nose, two eyes, then an entity right here, two eyes and a nose. It looks like your classic gray. And you just look at it, you can tell yourself. You can see that yourself. And there's something up here that's so far away you can't really see. It looks like it's on the move right there, doesn't it? Yeah, a lot of things are flying up there, and they're not bugs, I can tell you. See, this one's not all the way in this dimension. I think it may be just coming in. When I get this digital camera, I have high hopes that I can catch some of this stuff. And when it's happening, like this right here, this looks like it's trying to come in this and this reality, this dimension right here. It looks like two eyes right there and a nose, a big mustache, handlebar mustache and beard. They're like an Anunnaki or something. I don't know. But wow, it sure does look like that. Hey, my skies 5D. I said a shout out to you today at the first of the program. I butchered most of it, but I did call it out for you. Now, I'll edit this down before I go to the gym tonight and post it, and you'll see it too. So yeah, I said hello to you, my skies 5D. I'm glad that you've joined us. I'm trying to do it on Friday night when people can join us and have more fun. Where I can have more than 3 viewers. Okay, we're growing. We're going to get there sooner or later. All right, let's move on here. More orbs. And let's see if we can see in these right here. I have the portals I'm going to show you also. It's really cool. A little portal segment that I have. Oh no, what was that? Did you see that? Like a guy right there. See him? Yeah, nose right there, 2 eyes and a mouth. It looks like he's got a beard going right there. See him right here? See, I almost didn't see that. And here's a heart head guy right here, it looks like. Just dimensional. That's all it is. That's all it is. Just dimensional. So many. I mean, I wonder what kind of technology this is. Look at this V right here. It looks like a V to me. I don't know. A V. And then it looks like an eye here and an eye here. And it's a little pixelized, but then you can just keep looking and you see like a cat almost right here. Like a big cat. 2 eyes right here and the big nose and the mouth right here. And then you get to look and say, yeah, man, that looks like a lion. It does. It does look like one. Looks like a friendly one, doesn't it? And something here looks like it has dark wings. It's inside this orb. To me, it looks like that anyway. Okay. See all kind of stuff in these trees. I don't know. 2 eyes and a mouth. It's hard to see what this is. It's just so far away and pixelized, and you have them almost in this reality like this one right here. Not all the way in, but you can tell there's something there. And you got something right here. Sometimes I see symbols and just a lot of faces too, and that's for sure. But you see it's a lot of activity here. I welcome any paranormal team that would like to come and do an investigation here. I invite it. I'd love to have you. I really would. See what you come up with. Look at this right here. Now, I don't know if they're wearing a hat or if this is something behind them. They got 2 big ears right here. You see the 2 eyes, the nose, and the mouth right here, and something's coming down beside them. That could be their ears. I don't know. Look at that. You can see that that's something right here. And then if you look at the big picture, there's a big face right here. There's an eye, nose, and a mouth there, isn't it? It's just purely dimensional, And I'm sure, there's a lot of pareidolia there, but you can see, that there's something going on there. It's not just dust or moisture or some kind of weird stuff they come up with. I don't know where they come up with that. That looks like a window right there almost, doesn't it? All kind of entities in this one. See that 2 eyes right here and the nose and the mouth right there. One right here looks like an ET right there, and an ET right here, and more like an insectoid right there. Here's one right here, two eyes, nose, and a mouth looking at us right here. And they're looking at us. Here's one smiling at the window. Here's one right here, looks like a dog or a raccoon right there. A lot of animals, a lot of animals. But you can see all of this. It's really easy to see. And you know something, it's not fake. That's one thing. This is just pointing the camera in the darkness and taking a picture with an infrared camera. See right here? Two eyes, the nose and the mouth right there. Two eyes. And you see this looks like a dog. The two ears here, the two eyes. Look at that. Doesn't that look like a sweet little dog right there? Could be. Could be. And you know the thing about it, it's like I said, you saw Star Wars and you'd see these aliens or extraterrestrials, and some of them are like, Jedi Knights. So watch out. You know, these might not be the same canines that we know of. You know what I mean? Yeah, something to think about, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, I brought this up a little bit individually, trying to bring it up closer where you can see it. And I flipped it over. There's that window again. So I flipped it over, and you can see this guy right here. Two eyes, the nose, and the mouth. And it almost looks like it's in the monkey family, doesn't it? Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Yeah, I'm drinking my coffee. I only drink coffee after midnight. Somehow that don't sound right, huh? I'm going to the gym. It's Friday night. Have my bunch down there, and we'll put on my show that's edited and laugh and cut up and say, wow, man, look at this crap, man. It's not crap. Some people just don't understand. But anyway, we have some really wild, really wild lines here, and I think these are dimensions. I don't want to say that. Okay, I'm trying to be calm here and get a little excited. I drink a lot of coffee, as you can tell. All right, two eyes and the nose and the mouth. It kind of looks monkeyish, in the monkey family. And then the dog family right here. It could be a wolf. And you can see right here, two eyes, the nose, two eyes and the nose. Right here, it's just so dimensional. But I wanted to show that too. And I did bring that up. I took some time I'm going to get Photoshop, so it won't be much longer. Everything's out of pocket, so if you can make a donation, we sure do appreciate it. All the information is down below in the description box. But if anything, subscribe, So I don't know what we got here. Some kind of entity, I don't know. There's something in there. There's something in all of these, you can tell. I don't think any of these are dust or moisture or anything like that nature. Now look at this. I don't know. This could be a ship that's way up in the air, and my camera caught it. And it could be very huge. But it's like that snake. There's a break right there. So it could be. I don't know, a little entity right there, or camera artifact. I don't know, but I'm showing it to you. And you can see there's a lot of activity here in the backyard. And here's one up here. I didn't get all the way in, but you can see right there, the nose, the mouth right there. Some kind of animal. And a guy right here with two eyes, a nose, and a mouth. See him right here? Just pretty as you please. There's a little something here, and here looks like, it almost looks like letters or something. I think they have writings and numbers on their Merkabahs, like an X right there, you see, and then J, U, L. I don't know. But I think they have, like we have on our airplanes, Some of them do. And this looks like something sticking out of a portal looking in. Same here. And the two eyes right there. You can just look at it this looks like a phoenix bird. See the beak that comes down, the eye right there. Isn't that something? A lot of animals, a lot of entities. It's just undeniable. It's undeniable. And that's why I wanted to bring this to you, because I see this and I said, the world's got to see this. You know, they really do. And this is some kind of fairy, or it could be a dragonfly late at night. I don't think the dragonflies fly late at night, but who knows? Is it an X-wing fighter right there? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? I don't know. Fairy, bug, a bug by itself, I don't know, but it's got a lot of energy around it, that's for sure. Look how far away that is, too. Oh well. Alrighty, here's an orb, a lone orb by itself. Excuse me. Two ears right there, two eyes. That looks like a wolf, doesn't it? Kind of looks like a wolf. Boy, my neck is killing me. We put in a dishwasher last night, man. Oh, bending over and being down on your knees and stuff. Man, you got to be in shape to do stuff like that. You feel it the next day, that's for sure. Okay, there's something in this one right here. And there's something in all of them. You know, what they are, I don't know, but they're interdimensional. I know that much. Now, let's see. Here's one in a portal that's usually right here. We're going to get into that in just a few minutes. You can see there's two eyes, a nose, and a big mouth right there, and the ears coming up right there. And you just kind of look around and you can see these things right here come to focus. For sure. Right there's a face. Yes. And there's some skies that I caught too. This was this winter or spring, and I wanted to show you some of the chemtrails that come over here, because back over here is Long Island Sound, the water. You've probably seen that when I was flying my drone. You can look at the footage of that and see how far away the water is. It's not far at all. And they're coming over there, New York City and all that area, and really spraying. And these are the shadow things that's cutting through these clouds that we've been seeing, like that guy, Mr. MM333, the Watcher, Michael, I believe is his name. He's showing a lot of that people are sending in right there. Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, you can send in your pictures if you want to. I'll be glad to show them. But this was something I caught down by Hammonasset State Park, and it was just a hole in the cloud, and it looked like some kind of outline of a ship, so I wanted to show that too. I don't know what that is, what it was, but I'm showing you, and that's what it looked like far away. And here's the portal that's always right here. If you've been joining me every week, you saw this portal right here and the things that are around it. You can see right here, there's something coming up out of the ground. And you can see right here, there's a face. And there's all kind of different faces here and animals coming up out of the ground. And their portal are a vortex right in this area. I went out there with the compass and all kind of different cameras taking pictures that I have on hand, and I see nothing but this. This is the only thing I see when I'm standing away from it. And then you can see all of the orbs that are just kind of hanging around right here. You see, just hanging around the vortex. See, this looks like a guy right here. The head, the eyes, the body. Here's his arm right here. Somebody in this one right here. Just kind of hanging around. Now that, I don't know. I think that is one of the globes, garden globes my wife has out there. I thought she moved that. I don't know. But anyway. She did reposition the fairy, though. And here is two eyes, a nose, and a mouth right there. It's sitting on the ground. Like I said, this is a sanctuary for benevolent entities. And here is a fairy flying over the fairy that's on a granite quartz boulder right there. Yeah, this is the backyard. Lots of orbs up here, also hovering above. Not all the way in this reality. As you can see how it's cut off right there? It's coming in. And this one's trying to materialize. And a bunch of those right there. And then there's one right here. A lot of energy. Look at this. You can see there's something looking out of it right there. Almost looks like a squirrel, doesn't it? I don't know. It could be the spirit of a squirrel, because we used to have a lot of them out there. They come and they go. That's for sure. A lot of rabbits, too. But now you can see what's going on out there. Now, I brought it up a little bit closer, or tried to anyway, where you can see, I don't know. What can I tell you? It is what it is, and I am seeing this. We do see flashes with our regular eyesight, my wife and I. Some people say, oh, I thought I saw something there, So there's something going on. I don't know what, but there's something going on. This looks like almost like letters right here. I always say, wow, I want to see if you can give us a message or something, that would be cool. But so far, no, not yet. But we still are watching, that's for sure. And I think that's it, isn't it? Is that it? Yeah, portal 2, let's just make sure. I want to make sure I got everything. No? I wonder why it wouldn't move on. Well, let's move it on. Let's make it move on. Yeah. Okay, and this is another portal that I darkened up right here, where you can see right here. Now, you see this? I'm going to cut this light off where I can see a little bit better. It's really hard to see when you have all these lights on. See right here, the two eyes, the nose, and the mouth right here? It's coming up out of that portal. And you see, that's what you see is that streak right there. You see this IR camera. It catches a lot of what's out there. But you can see right there. See the mouth, the nose, and the eyes coming up out of the ground. Yes. And it doesn't bother me because I know my faith is strong. I know my clearings work. And just because they look like that doesn't mean that they're evil or bad. And universal law, they have to leave. And that's for sure. When you do 1 John 4:1-4, they have to leave. Okay, look at this right here. This one has ears. And look, it looks like it's smiling, doesn't it? See the eyes? Looks like it's smiling. Say, I know you see me. Hope that you can see me, and it comes out. And it did to a certain point. And you can see it coming out right there. Right there. Isn't that wild? See it right there? Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one. And I've darkened these up where we can see a little bit better. And you see there's an orb coming out right there, coming out of the ground. Look, you see two eyes, and a nose, a mouth right there. You see two eyes, nose, and a mouth, and it looks like they're interconnected, doesn't it? I think it's just overlapping from the dimensions coming up out of that portal. But you can see that orb's coming up out of that portal right there. That was a good catch. See, you can even see the exhaust or whatever it is, plasma, what have you, coming out of it as it's going out of the portal. Isn't that wild, man? God, I love this stuff. And here's the portal. There's something up here that I didn't even notice, but yeah, that's part of it. And we don't live in the world that most people think we do, and that's for sure. There's things out here, say, oh man, that's your imagination. That's Predoria. That stuff's not real, Dave. Yeah, check it out. I mean, look at this. See, I see the eye there. I see the eye there. I see the nose, and I see the mouth. I even see, like, teeth. See right here? This is something right here. This is something coming up out of the portal right here. And there's one right here, two eyes and the nose. You can see it. It's pretty as you please. I don't know what that is up there. Something coming out. And here's another one. Same thing. Right here. All right, let's see. We can see better like this. See right here? Two eyes. And look at the mouth and nose. Is that not a cat? That's a feline right there. You can see that very clearly. The two ears right here is the eye, the nose, the mouth right there. See the mouth and the nose right there? That's cat. That's cat. And I don't know what this is coming out right here. It's some kind of entity, animal right here, coming up out of the portal right there. You can really see that really good right there. And then there's one on this side. It's just, you know how Ezekiel, in Ezekiel 1, where he saw the UFO or whatever he saw come the whirlwind, it had like four faces. You know, every time it turned, you see another face. Yeah, well, same thing here. Same thing. Something really high in the sky here. Now, that looks like a ship to me. That's one of those triangular ships. It's got something hanging out right in the middle there. Maybe something, another ship or a shuttlecraft or something. That's the mothership. It's really up high. You can see the energy around this thing. Very, very much really up in the sky. It's just like, see, this is what I catch. When I catch the big UFOs that come over from Long Island Sound, they come right over this way, always. And I say, look at that. It's a light. And they go, oh, no, man, that's a satellite. I go, wait a minute. So I was able to bring it up enough. It was low enough to where I could take a picture and catch this right here. And you can see it's a ship. It's a UFO. So a lot of UFOs here. And when I get that digital camera, I'm hoping that we catch more of that live too. Was that it? I think that was it. Yeah. Okay. I hope you enjoyed our first Friday night show live. We had a big 3 watching tonight. That's really good. It's better than 1, huh? Oh yeah, did I not say this? Bo and Mo Explorers. They have the Spirit Box and they subscribe. So Bo and Mo Explorers, we do appreciate you very much. And I wanted to tell you about Storm Area 51. I heard it was a big flop. But I heard also they had a great time at the restaurants and the stores in Nevada and between there and the little alien, all of that. And they dressed up and had a great time. Nothing wrong with that. They're not breaking the law. There were 150 people out by Area 51, they said. I don't think it's over yet, but they were there or are there. And only one arrest so far, and that was for urinating in public. So if you're going to get arrested, I guess that's the best thing that you can do is get arrested for that. When I get this digital camera, the Aurora, I'm going to be taking more pictures of the sky. So that's what I really am interested in is the UFOs, even if it's the nuts and bolts and the spiritual dimensional kind also. I think it's a combination of all of them, and even our own that we have. And I think we work in concert with the extraterrestrials. They're not going to let anything know. Yeah, they're not going to let us know anything. It'll be over for them, the power, control, and greed group, if they do that. You know, the little printers they have now that can print out anything, guns, that can print out a new heart, all kind of different stuff. They don't want you to have that kind of technology. You know, if you have a replicator, you don't need anything else, you know? I mean, really. So we'll see how far that goes, that's for sure. But all the ships that we're seeing up there, they're dimensional. They are nuts and bolts. Some of them are ours. Some of them are extraterrestrials. There's just so many up there. So make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment. We have 265 subscribers. We need 735. I am trying to get 1,000 subscribers where I can make a little coin to put back into the channel and pay for everything that I've already paid for out of pocket. So, you know, you can get monetized after you have like 4,000 hours viewing time and 1,000 subscribers before they'll even talk to you about monetizing. So that will help me more than anything, is just subscribing, telling your friends, sharing, and getting them to subscribe also. But if you really want to help, like what we're doing, you can always make a donation. All the information is down below in the description box, and we do appreciate it. And thank you for my first Friday night show. I am sure we're going to have more than just one a week. So as we grow, and we're going to have merch, and we're going to be doing some interviews. I've already got a couple lined up, and two I've been talking to. It's Zombie Apocalypse 92. We're going to be talking to him about doing an interview, and I forget, there was one more. I think it was Mona Lisa Skywatcher. Yes. And we're going to be talking about that. I'm sorry I haven't gotten in touch with you because I've been really busy. I had a couple of appointments and stuff during the week. But it's a busy schedule, and trying to do your show also, and keeping up with everybody and talking to people on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I appreciate everybody, all the guys over at Show Me the Light. You're great guys. Jack Sorson, all of you guys. I sure do appreciate you. I appreciate your motivation. You make me want to keep on trying to do it. I think we motivate each other. So when you're going out this weekend, be very careful. Make sure your eyes are peeled and you see what's going on around you, because a lot of false flags happening, and people are getting hurt and even killed over this stuff. It's a really, really bad power grab war going on right now, along with the spiritual war that's going on. So we're caught in the middle of it. So you got to make sure that you stay your eyes peeled and stay alert, okay? Use unconditional love and forgiveness. It's not worth it. Somebody pulls out and shoots you the bird, and it's not your fault. Don't sweat it. You're above that. Use unconditional love and forgiveness, okay? Use 1 John 4:1-4. Make sure you close those doors when you do a paranormal investigation. You open it, you close it, all right? You want to make sure you do that where they won't follow you home. So, and use that, you can't go wrong. And you can put your higher power in the blank. It don't have to be Jesus, but that's who I use. It can be Buddha, it can be whoever it is, okay? Hey, have a great weekend, and we'll probably check you back here next Friday. May try to come back earlier if I can, if I have some really good stuff to present before, Friday. I will do that, that's for sure. So this is David, the Backyard Ufologist. I'll see you on social media. We'll be talking. Have a great weekend, everybody. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.